Hey everyone. Okay, I know it says chicken, but imagine it's like fake chicken, like it's vegan, alright? Because we don't support the use of animal stuff here, like animal products or flesh. So how you been? I hope you all been good. How's life? You know, when we see like animal products like made to look beautiful, like, this, we forget to like think like how it was like a living being at one point. You know what I mean? Like, we don't take it as seriously when it's all dressed up looking fancy with all these toppings and stuff. But you should never forget, like, these were like living beings, like, you know, animals. Just because they look, tasty now doesn't change the fact that they were actually living beings, you know? Maybe they'll help you not eat them. Or they have like vegan alternatives that taste just like the real thing, you know? If you need that little more help to quit eating this stuff. Because, I mean, why should animals have to suffer just for like your flavorfulness, or your taste buds? Like, yeah, sure, it says flavorful and juicier, but at what cost? You know what I mean? No innocent animal, an innocent living being should have to suffer just for someone else's taste. Like, how's that fair? You know what I mean? And like, animals don't have a voice, so somebody has to do it. Somebody has to raise a voice in hopes of making a difference. Now you might be like, oh, how are you making a difference by just raising a voice? Well, maybe, just maybe, someone might quit eating meat, right? And therefore, less animals have to get tortured. Now you might be like, oh, just because one person stops eating meat, they're not going to stop factory farming all these animals. Okay, that's a good point. But it starts with one person, right? The more people that stop eating meat, the lesser their demand is. And then they'll have like an oversupply of animals and they'll realize, hey, we're not even selling that many. It's just a waste of like feed and everything and space. And they're just gonna realize it's too expensive compared to like the profits that they're making, which are so little because like more and more people are like not eating meat, right? And then they'll stop like factory farming on such a large scale, you know? They'll start like factory farming lesser and lesser, fewer and fewer animals, therefore making a difference in like the number of animals that have to suffer. And eventually, if everybody stops eating meat, they'll just stop factory farming altogether. and they'll stop killing innocent animals for meat and other animal products as the demand goes down. Why would somebody put money into something that they're not even making money out of? Get what I'm saying? So that's how it makes a difference. So it starts with like one person. Every one person counts. You know, or think about it like this. Like if you eat like one chicken a day, right? Even if you don't eat the whole chicken, maybe you just eat like drumsticks, right? Like if you eat 2 drumsticks a day, like that's one chicken that had to die just to be food for you. Now if like you were to stop eating, meat, and let's say you ate like 2 drumsticks a day in a year, that's like 365 to 366 chickens that you ate, and if you stop eating meat, that's like 365 to 366 less chickens that they have to raise, you know, just for you. Like that's how many chickens it is that suffer and lose their lives. So if you stop eating it, other people stop eating it. Imagine the difference it could make. Or is this a barcode? Not really. Maybe. Beep beep. 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 Beep. Now you might be like, oh, they're just animals. Who cares if we eat them? Well, you should care. Cause imagine if it was like you that was getting eaten or something, you know? Imagine if like there was like, places where they served like human meat for cannibals. How would you feel then? I'm sure you would raise a voice then. But animals don't have a voice. So we gotta be the voice for them. We gotta raise a voice for them. Because they don't have a voice. They're innocent living beings. They deserve to live their lives too. So, yeah. I mean, what if there was like a place that served human flesh, and human meat for cannibals? How would you feel then? What if like you were raised in like little cages and treated like an animal, just for like your human flesh? How would you feel then? You wouldn't like it. So why should the animals have to put up with all that? They don't like it either. Trust me. So even if just one person quits eating meat, that's a world of difference. That's a world of good compared to not doing anything at all, like someone once said. you know try the vegan stuff. It tastes just the same. It tastes even better actually. And it's vegan. You know, you're not harming innocent lives and animals. You know, if it's all about the taste, just eat the vegan stuff. It tastes good. It tastes just like the real thing. You know, without the suffering of innocent animals and lives. I mean, that's what I used to transition over to, like, being vegetarian altogether. You know what I mean? I used to, like, eat a lot of the vegan stuff. It helped. It did its job. Now I don't crave meat at all. Not even the vegan stuff. So, in fact, I have videos of, like, some of the vegan stuff I used on this channel actually. There was more vegan stuff that I used, but I didn't make videos of everything. Maybe I should have. But oh well. But just try to put yourselves in, like, the place of the animals. You know, and think of their well-being and think about, like, how you would feel if you were in their shoes or paws or claws or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. You know, try to do the right thing. But yeah.